Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today it's update 11.5. I was wondering how they were going to do this because 11.4 should have been this week, 11.5 should have been next Wednesday, which a lot of people know is going to be Christmas, so that's Christmas Day. I don't think anybody's really going to be in at work to release that, so it has come out today. With this came, let's go to the market, the new Warframe, the Paladin type Warframe, called Oberon. A bit of a weird Warframe, to be honest. That's the bundle anyway. That one comes with a melee weapon. Obviously you've got to build that separately, it's not part of it. Actually looks pretty cool with that helmet on. Not sure how the hell we'll farm him yet. Obviously after the event they'll probably have somewhere to farm him. Should really have looked into that one, I think. With him actually came 3 new weapons. We've got the Magistar, or Magistar, whatever the hell you want to call it, which it is a melee weapon, which is a bit of a shame. There's always melee weapons, but that one looks cool as hell. There is a new rifle, that's a Grenier rifle. Again, it looks really nice. And then there is the Stug. That's the Grenier rifle. The other one's a Tenno rifle. My bad. This one does a hell of a lot of corrosive damage, like corrosive. So it will be interesting to see how that one works out. There is also an event that's gone live. It's on Earth. And in there we get a sneak peek at the jungle tile set that is going to populate these missions eventually. They have added another prime weapon. This is the Burst On Prime here. Not sure where we'll farm that yet. Obviously it's going to be in the Void, but that's going to be such a pain to get. I'm having issues still with the glaive. I did get one more part for that, so hopefully that'll be done soon. But I mean, that thing is the Burst On wasn't really that good to begin with, so hopefully this one will be a hell of a lot better. Here we have the new clan research weapon. It's the whip, the Infested Whip. Problem with this is, most of you will know, I don't have the synapse done yet because we haven't finished it, because they moved the mutagen samples to the Orokin derelict ships, and they are quite a pain to come by now, so the research is going really slow. It has actually sped up recently, which I'm very glad to see. I need to get in there and start farming them myself once I've got this glaive prime done. I mean, it's not after a lot. The Synapse wanted 1800 of these mutagen samples because we are a moon clan, or mountain clan. Second top one. I think it's a mountain. But I mean, 1800 of the things for this, it cleared out. Getting the dual Ichor and the Emblist, yeah. Once I got them done, we struggled to get Daejeon done. And now we're trying to work on the Synapse, and they've gone and shoved another one right in the middle. But you can actually see what that's like inside this red bubble here. Kind of, almost. Just the side of the screen there. That's the whip. I thought it was an infested Orthos weapon, but it's not. That's actually the whip. You can see it's got a handle at the bottom. Kind of. Here it is. A handle. All the way up to the blade, which you can't see because it's too long. But I mean, the standard colours on it look pretty nice. The handle does look nice. The blade kind of looks nice, it's just you can't see the damn thing half the time. There it is. So the blade actually looks nice in it as well. And that's been in there since update 11 when they changed the labs. I'm waiting for them to do the Grenier pistol, which I finally found in the concept art, and it does look pretty nice. I mean, the detailing on this whip is insane. I like the handle a hell of a lot, but that's going to take a while to get a hold of, which is a bit of a shame. Haven't even got into most of the changes yet, and what you have to remember to do is buy this. It's basically a skin. It's 3 skins for the Ether Reaper, the Hate, or the Reaper Prime. That's basically all 3. And it's going to make it look like a massive candy cane, and it's going to cost 1 credit. That's basically the holiday weapon. So I've got to try that out. Which sucks, because I've got so many melee weapons to do right now anyway. There's also this, but I think this has something to do with the event. I'm not sure on that one yet, because I haven't looked at the event. I'll do that video, and that one should be up not long after this one. Actually, speaking of prime weapons, they've moved some. Let's see. The Void's influence is still strong in the Orokin Derelicts, and some of the prime items have a new home. You can now search Orokin Derelict defenses for the Sakaris Prime Blueprint, the Ember Prime Blueprint, and the Boar Prime Receiver. So they've moved 3 of the items out and put them onto the Orokin Derelicts. That kind of sucks. There is also, I don't want to be in there. New skin pack for some weapons. These are the forest ones. I'm probably only going to buy one of these. It's going to be the Soma here. I might buy Death Cubes just so he's got a new skin. But I'm not using them that much to justify that. Or the Bratton, because I'm getting quite a collection of them on the Bratton. Or both. And what I do like is... Go away, I don't want that. If we go into weapons, to change this with the last one, we'll go to primary skins. You can buy just the one skin now. That looks pretty nice actually. Where's the Soma? There's the Soma. That looks pretty nice as well. Okay, there has been some changes to the Warframes. Valkyrie's 3rd ability, Paralyzed, now only uses a 1/3 of the shields. Because the Paralyzed ability is the one that uses, if you've got full shields, it'll use your shields to cause damage to people. So that now uses less, but our 4th ability, Hysteria, whatever the hell it was called, now causes any health regen when you deal damage to other people. So if you're almost dead when you activate it, you can get your health back by killing others. It actually compares the health and the shields over here to the one I'm clicking on to the one I've got equipped. That I like. I mean, it's wrong, but I still like it. Because I know for a fact most of these have got more health and shields than that. Oh, okay. No? Hang on. Why does it say Valkyrie's only got 150 armor? There's no mention of armor being halved. Saren's armor is halved. What? So is Frost's. And Rhino's. Oh, hang on, I'm reading the wrong number. I'm looking at stamina. Oops. Yeah, Ember. The fireball now does direct damage with 100% fire. Oh, these are the elemental people. Ah, I get it. She has a new secondary power, which I will show in a moment. And Fire Blast, they've increased the radius of it. Saren down here. Venom now does viral damage. Molt now increases health, with the health of the thing you actually leave behind. When you increase the level of your decoy, when you level it up, it increases the health of the decoy, I should say. And the last one, the damage has been increased for the corrosive damage type, Uber ability. So that's pretty cool. So they've kind of fixed the elemental ones. But Ember here has a new ability. Accelerant. That is basically replacing the... I can't remember the name of it. Oh no, that's bad. That's actually pretty much the same as it was before. Stuns nearby enemies. They've basically taken the vulnerability off, because it had a tiny little bit of vulnerability to it. The fire skin type thing. I've forgotten the name of it now. That's gonna bug the hell out of us all day. But, as you can see, boosting it increases the duration and damage, and while that's active, anything that deals fire damage is increased. So if you were to activate that ability, then activate World on Fire. World on Fire should deal a lot more damage. Theoretically. More than likely, it's just the weapon here will do more damage. They've now made a change to the way the Infested Missions here work. The operations, that's not an event, that's just well, that one's an event. The weird thing about this event, more than anything else, as I say, we'll cover that a bit more in the next video, is the fact it says it's on for 18 days. And to farm for the new guy, I've been told, because I was asking earlier, kill him. Valhek drops it. It makes me wonder where the Warframe Valhek dropped before is gone. Because to get a hold of Nyx, you have to do the infested missions that come up here. They infest a planet. Almost every time that's happened, that the boss, the infested doggy, Forrid, whatever his name is, he's been there. He is still dropping Nyx. It's just you can now only farm Nyx when that mission's actually active. I do like the fact he's basically a travelling boss now. If the infested were to infest Uranus, then he would appear here. Because he would take over that planet's boss mission, which means you can't farm him. What I should have done there is I should have gone over here and said it will infest this one, because it did that before, and you can't farm Krill, which means you can't get Frost while that mission's active. You can get Nyx though, because the dog will be there. So I do like the way they've actually done that. They haven't scrapped it, and at the same time it has left this mission open for a new boss. Because strangely enough, it's now an exterminate mission that used to be where the dog was. Which means Eris has no boss. I should really go try out a Conclave. I still haven't. I tried out the prototypes, the testing ones, but I haven't tried it since it went live. But it does mean Eris is in need of a boss, which I like. Trinity is who used to drop on Earth, apparently. Which kind of makes sense. I can't remember exactly which boss drops which one offhand. I know that was Nyx. Pluto is Excalibur. Venus is Rhino. Mercury doesn't drop one. But apparently Valhek dropped Trinity, which you can now get by farming these guys. That's Krill and Vor. They will now drop one of her Trinity's pieces. Because they didn't drop Warframe before, now they have a chance of dropping a Warframe. So they have moved it. Hence, if you go to Earth, you can farm for that guy. I do like the jungle thing. It does look pretty cool. I haven't been in and looked at it, just the pictures I've seen look really nice. There's been adjustments to the enemy targeting system for melee. Apparently beforehand they used to go for the camera, which means they're now going to do more damage. The Lotus is going to speak more frequently, or less frequently. They've changed the adjustment to that. They've changed the damage 2.0 again. They've changed the curve of the health and armor to the higher enemies. They've increased the number of rooms in the dojo. Apparently you could only have 100 rooms before. If you've got a dojo with 100 rooms, something's seriously wrong. Because I don't even have that many. Mine's a maze. Hence we changed ours. Everything spawns in one room. You spawn into the room. The labs are down a lift. The PvP room's there. The trading post is in there. Everything's in one room. Even I can't remember the name of it, the obstacle course. That is even attached to this one room. Everything else is up the lift. And then the whole other dojo still remains. But I just put everything in one room. So when update 11 came out, it was all ready. So having 100 rooms is going to be a nightmare for navigation. And one of the last changes they made is basically the projectile logic. So if you're using this thing, wrong one, and it's not in there anymore, it moved it over here. If you're using this, sometimes where the grenade is on your screen is not where it is on other people's. So they've now made it so the projectiles from these things are in the same place across everybody, which should look a little bit better. I didn't even notice it had half the problems on about. And apart from that, it's just a buttload of fixes, and I'll put a link in the description for the fixes, obviously. So we'll leave this off with the new tile set here. It is literally a giant maze when we start off, but this tile set is basically going to be Earth and how it was left after the Orokin left. Well, last time I checked, we live on Earth. Does that mean that the Orokin is meant to be the human civilization after it's basically died off? And then they go on about, oh, we're not that bothered with law and all the rest of it. Say, oh, really? So that's why Earth has become a jungle. But at the same time, why is the Grineer calling this the jewel of their empire if it was an Orokin planet? And it's raised a few more questions than it's actually solved. So we'll leave this off here for now. Did manage to get this one shorter than I did expect, which I liked. As I say, the new boss is on Earth and should be quite fun to get, because I like killing Valhek. I love taking the Heck there. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's called Heck and he's called Heck. But it is quite fun. So we'll leave that off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.